Hello, this is Mrs. Summers, and I'm going to be reading Jabari Jumps by Gaia Cornwall. And I love this one because of the theme or the lesson that the author teaches readers about how even when something is scary, which if you look at the cover, you can kind of get a clue at what might be scary for Jabari in our story. It's important to have courage and use some strategies that help you feel prepared to take that big leap. Okay, so maybe think about a time that you've been scared of doing something and how did you get the courage to try it? And if you tried it, how did you feel after you tried it? So see if you can connect to Jabari. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. If you're an older student, maybe you recognize that figurative language. See if you can find a little bit more. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. How do you think he's feeling right now? He was pretty confident, but he's getting a little bit nervous, I think, if he's squeezing his dad's hand. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loves surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Imagine how he's feeling right now. What do you predict he's going to do? Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up, up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went. And then back up. Whoosh. How do you think he feels now? Do you think he liked it? Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What? Said his dad. surprise double backflip is next. I like how this book shows that sometimes when you have the courage to do something kind of scary, you realize it's kind of fun. Thank you for reading with me.